Birthday parties, whether it's yours, maybe a friend's. It's a great, awesome, big event. You have games, birthday cake, all kinds of popular things going on. But what about this new birthday party with alligators? Check this out. Kids are at a birthday party riding this 8-foot-long alligator. Obviously, this has gone viral. A lot of parents concerned. Look at the kids.
They know it's not right.
I'd be running quick from there.
So this is a Chicago-based company. They throw children's birthday parties with Bubba the alligator. Described as a living dinosaur, you can see Bubba lets kids ride on his backs. He was rescued from the Chicago area, over 8 feet, 250 plus pounds.
Well, I mean, they are prehistoric animals.
Do you trust Bubba?
Heck no! I don't care what he does. He's not domesticated. That animal could turn on you in a second. And riding him?
I don't know. If you put a group of kids together and you ask them if they want to ride Bubba, a lot of them probably will say yes, but kids also want to do things like touch fire and eat glue. So it's our job as adults to say, you know, no, Susie, no, Johnny, we don't ride 250-pound carnivores because it's dangerous.
And do you really think Bubba's having a good time?
No.
No, Bubba's not enjoying that.
Bubba wants to go home.
And they do now. Bubba has a band. They put a band around his mouth now.
But nothing is 100% though, right?
Bubba is a wild animal, and it has been domesticated, and apparently, again, this was rescued.
His handler. I mean, in Chicago, he has this huge 8-foot alligator living with him down.
But we've talked about it. It presents a conundrum with wild animals because once they're rescued from certain situations, if they become domesticated, then they can't be released back into the wild because they won't survive. I was just curious, how do you just find an alligator in Chicago?
Well,
I didn't understand that
these little
part of the story.
alligators for pets, right? You can buy them in Florida, and then you bring them home, and then they start growing, and they flush them down the toilet, and then they end up...
No, really?
Then they end up like Bubba, 8 foot. It is true.
We need to look this one. I wish we had
A fact
really?
checker.
I've heard of that.
Checker.
Well, that they bought these little pets for their kids. I go, isn't that cute? And then this thing grows, and they go, we're sick of the alligators, so what do we do with it?
Flush it down the toilet, because what else could you do?
Well, and then it gets into the sewage system, and then it thrives somewhere, and then...
I can tell you this right now, if I was flushed down the toilet, I'd be pissed too. And I would be ready for revenge on any human I saw.
I agree.
Find that flusher.
Who wants a pet like that, though, when their jaws clamp down? That's over 2,000 pounds of pressure, if you're talking about a full-grown alligator.
Well, yeah, no, but I think this is the perfect party theme for you, knowing your love for reptiles. This is perfect.
I mean, it would just
Next birthday, I could line Bubba up for you.
No, thank you.
I could see you giving Bubba a little ride. Yeehaw!
I will say this: when I was 23, with my best friend, we drove down to the Florida Everglades and spent a week sea kayaking through all the Everglades, sleeping on the chicky platforms, and spent a lot of time around alligators. And I learned a lot about how docile they really are in terms of, you know, they're not looking to, if not provoked, attack human beings. And they're just beautiful, huge animals. And in their environment, I grew to admire them, and so I think, you know, sometimes it's
all right, I'll get Bubba for you.
It sounds like he's kind of begging for Bubba, huh? Like he wants Bubba.
I'll go see Bubba back in the Everglades where Bubba belongs.